Hello guys and girls, how's it going? Screezilla here and I hope you're all well. And welcome to Watkins Glen. Yes, Watkins Glen. This is not an oval. It's true. We're not just turning left. We turn right here. It's going to be strange. So let's go out for a practice lap, shall we? See how we go with this one. It's going to be a bit of a different lap than normal. So, we're going to need to use brakes here, as well as turning the car. And it's a rather tight circuit too, it's very narrow this track, so that can be really, really off-putting. This is the classic version, so it's a long straight up until this point here. Where there's a bit of a corner, as you can see. Easy on the throttle. Up to 4th gear. As we come to the next set of corners. Bumpy on the exit. And the final corner, which gets us onto the straight. And then main straight. Tight right-hander. This track is very tricky, as you can see. It is just a very, very easy track to lose the car on. Alright, ladies and gents, and we're back for qualifying. So, ended up P7 in practice, a bit off the actual fastest pace, which is just ridiculous. I don't know how you do a 1:11 here. It's just, these boys are too fast sometimes. So, let's go for qualifying and see how we do. So, update from last week. I now have my preloaded brake cell in, so just a tiny dab on the brake, and that's the brake throttle going down. Makes it feel much more realistic, and you have to put a little bit more pressure through the pedal as well to get it working. As you can see, that's pretty much full pressure, so it's harder to lock the brakes in all honesty because you can't apply the same pressure. Which is a good thing. But we'll see how my knee does after the race, I guess.
Green flag, green flag.
A little bit suboptimal.
Third time lap.
Not the best entry into that corner. Very tricky through the car up through that corkscrew because you lose wheel contact a couple of times up there. Got a bit too close to the apex there.
One more lap.
No, we're going round. Well, that was definitely not our best lap, so went a bit wrong there. Put the throttle down a bit too quickly, obviously, and that's when everything goes wrong. And well, basically that happens. So yeah, not fun, not fun, not fun, not fun. We're probably lost. We're lost. Yeah, not surprised by that. Just simply cause just lack of pace. No excuses for that. It's just I've actually been practicing this week. I've practiced a couple of times this week, so I was setting about 1:16s, I think, was my best lap in practice. So I'm not too disappointed with 1:17 because it's not been easy, but yeah, nowhere near the rest of these guys. Like, they are just on fire with how quick they are. So very fast. So I don't expect much to happen this one. I'm gonna do a Gasly this race. That's my plan. Just to do nothing and all of a sudden luck into the lead because of coming into the pits a little bit earlier. Unfortunately,
There's the checker flag.
there's no pace cars in this, no safety cars, so I don't think that will happen. But at least we might finish this one. That's my goal. Also, you want to notice a new paint scheme. I'm racing a Memphis Belle themed paint scheme in honour of the B17.
One lap to green. Line up on the left side. Pit road's closed.
B17E, which turned 70 this year, or this month, a couple of days ago actually. Yeah, so the B17E variant, which the Belle was. Unlike in the film where it was a B17G. Is it an E or is it an F? Might have been an F actually, no. I'm pretty sure it was a G in the film. And that was because it was... Don't want to start in reverse. And that's because it wasn't the Memphis Belle in the film. It was, I can't remember the name of the plane off the top of my head.
Catch the ANZCAR.
But there were a few B-17s in the film. A couple of French B-17s that were still in active duty as weather planes. And you can have a look at that if you want on the channel. Because I did do a review of the Memphis Belle film. So look it up. It's actually quite good. The film, that is, not my review.
Chris, if you can hear me, mate, Chris Purnell, you need to tell Stuart that his mic is really quiet compared to yours.
Get a bit of temperature in the tyres and brakes before the first corner.
Getting ready, going green. Pace car is in. Green, 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 green. Right side. Go right. Go left. Clear. Right side. Go left. Still left. Clear on the right. Left side. Clear.
Well, that was a bit of a fustercluck. I think we avoided most of that damage though, so that's something good.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Mistake into turn 1 there, which was probably going to happen. Obviously, with this being a road course, we don't get full course cautions, so no pace car, which is a blessing and a curse. Unfortunate, if we got through that first incident without too much harm, we could have actually been in a good spot, I think.
Slow car ahead. You've got a slow car on the
I
right.
suppose you're dying a lot now, mate.
Yeah, it's pretty muddy.
Right side. Clear.
Jesus, Matty Raymond got some serious drive out of that corner then.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Still using sequential gears as my the cable for my H pattern hasn't arrived yet, which is a bit sad because I'd like to have used an H pattern. It makes it a lot easier to drive, I find, just because you're not quite on the limit. You don't tend to do as many stupid things with an H pattern as well. Like shifting down into first gear by accident, which I've done a few times with sequential. And of course, once the clutch engages as well, the car tends to do a little bit of a jump. So when you've got an H pattern, you can generally do a better job of that. Like then. Now it's just shifting down a little bit too early. And the car just got loose on the exit from the bumps. So, you know, it's a thing of like, can use manual clutch, of course. I don't like it with a sequential. Because I forget to do it with flappy paddles. It just doesn't register in my brain to use a clutch with a flappy paddle. So this, of course, is our race for the championship positions as well. Take a bit of extra corner line there, I guess. So yeah, of course, this is our last race of the season. So championship positions are gained here. So I want to try and finish in the top 10, obviously. That's my goal for the year. I've missed 2 races this season, so if I can get to that top 10 finish with that, I'm going to be pretty happy. Obviously, it's been a bit of a strange season as well because we've changed our sim rig. Changed computer as well, of course.
You've got a slow car on the right. You've got a slow car on the right.
Find you better at double apexing that corner, in all honesty. Of course, it's this fixed setup as well, so everybody's racing with the same setup. You can change brake bias. But that's it. Double shifted there, did not mean to do that. Again, that's the trouble with using flappy paddles, is I double downshifted then, didn't realise it. If I put my foot on the accelerator, that would have just completely rotated the back of the car. And that's what I mean about double apex in that corner. If you get it right, you can get some good speed through there, just going a bit wider, because it's almost like two corners in one. Bit like the Parabolica at Monza, you know? We don't want too many of those incident points tonight, because a black flag would be a pain in the arse. But this definitely qualifies as a yearly workout doing this. Jesus Christ. To lock up the inside there just to get round that corner. And that's giving Tristan Koch a chance to catch down on us. Koch is a good driver, very experienced as well. He's been doing this for a long time, so, you know, again, the old, it's my first season, I'm a rookie excuse, but very much so in this kind of thing. Driving a Cup car or a NASCAR or any kind of NASCAR around an actual circuit is a hell of a lot more skill than you'd think. Because these things aren't easy to drive. Even on an oval, they're not easy to drive. You can see downshifting into that corner. Gets the car around, it rotates the car a little bit more just because it kicks it out a little bit. And if you can handle that, you can make a lot of time. It's almost like drifting the car. Almost got the DRS sign then. And we shifted down too early then. And that's what I mean, you've got to be careful on the downshift in these things, because they just will brutally snap on you. try to get back into the rhythm of it now. Tyres have cooled off now, I think, so just overheated the tyres a little bit with that flick to get us back around. So Matt Hunter's come in for a fresh set of boots.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
See how quickly Matt Hunter pulls away from us now. See what a difference the new tyres are going to make. Because at the moment the car feels okay. Okay, we might pit this lap, I think. Hoping we slowed it down enough to get into the... before we got into the pit box. take 10 gallons of fuel as well, just to make sure, but we're going to get to the end of it anyway.
That's it, go! That's it, go!
Get some of that damage repaired too.
Ten laps to go.
Gonna go wide.
It's a shame we got caught earlier on in that incident, because I reckon we had some okay-ish pace. Not enough to, you know, threaten the top 5 or so. However, the top 5 did have damage, so with a clean car, we might have been able to do something. Without that spin, I reckon we would have finished about 7th or 6th. Because we're able to hold pace against a few people, which is nice.
5 more laps, fella.
That seems to have happened to Matt Hunter.
2 laps to go.
Not sure if he pitted or not. Not sure what happened to Matt Hunter there, but he's had to pit.
White flag, 1 more lap to go.
So, late trouble for Hunter. It's given me 7th place.
There's the checker flag. Great job, driver.
P7 in the end. And we only made one major mistake in that race, so I'm pretty happy with that. I think one. Might have made more, I can't remember.
Well done, guys. It was fun. Thanks, Tristan.
Hey, good drive there, Matty Raymond. Well done, Jason. Yeah.
Well, I made it to the end.
Well done, Carl.
Was some fun racing with you, Tristan.
The race is over. That's it, go!
And that's the end of that race, and, well, that season. That's the last race of the season, and, yeah, it went pretty well in the end. I'm pretty happy with that. I think, I'm not sure whether that gets me in the championship, but it's within the top 10 at least, I know that, so, some good news. So the next 2 races are just going to be fun races, really, so, I don't know, I might put them up, might not, I'll see how I feel. But, well, till then, thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much everyone that's watched this series. It's very different content for me, but it's nice to have it, and it's been quite a good therapeutic exercise, sorry, and quite good exercise in all honesty as well. It's helping with my upper back and things like that, strength and things. So yeah, it's been good for me. It's just, you know, not easy sometimes. All right, guys. Till next time. This is me, Carl. Screezilla. Out. Bye bye.